Salve Regina, Mater misericordiae, vita dulcedo, estes nostra salve.
The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Jesus said to them, "Woe to you, Chorazin! Woe to you, Bethsaida! For if the mighty deeds done in your midst had been done in Tyre and Sidon, they would long ago have repented, sitting in sackcloth and ashes. But it will be more tolerable for Tyre and Sidon at the judgment than for you. And as for you, Capernaum, will you be exalted to heaven? You will go down to the netherworld. Whoever listens to you listens to me. Whoever rejects you rejects me. And whoever rejects me rejects the one who sent me." The Gospel of the Lord.
A truly successful life, if I may put it that in general, but specifically Christian life, is a life of prayer. Without prayer, we can't move. Without prayer, we can be successful in our Christian life. Prayer is like the gasoline for the automobiles. And in today's new developments in automobiles, prayer is like the EVs, recharge batteries for whatever device we are using. Even your cell phone can't work without batteries. Even the microphone I'm using right now cannot work without batteries. So prayer is like that. And so God calls us today to know how and when to recharge. You cannot recharge your Christian life without prayer. You cannot continue without prayer. Think about that very seriously. In today's readings, Job succeeded in his depraved situation, in sickness and poverty, because he stayed in communication with God. I was even imagining, even in that type of situation, when his friends were running away from him. By the way, his wife deported him because of that situation. Someone stayed, God. And today, he was in dialogue. The dialogue with God continued. And God put him through. That even though he is trying to claim to be a righteous man, that God owes him nothing. And he accepted that he is nothing. That's prayer, communication with God, and realizing that we are nothing and we own nothing in life. It's only in prayer you can realize that. Of course, our Lord Jesus Christ was always prayerful, praying, going to the mountains, praying at nights, going to communicate with God. And the saint of today precisely started his Christian journey in prayer. For him, it was all about dreams and God revealing himself or his mission or his purpose to him in dreams. Go and read about the life of St. Francis of Assisi. He wouldn't have been successful if not with prayer. Like I said before, his own was revelation through dreams. It was through them that God attracted him, and he stayed put in that situation. We know the rest of the story about this man. But I want to point out very important something that touched me about his life. It was about his communication with God through the moon, in fact, through nature. Through nature. Have you realized that sometimes when you are out there in nature, you realize yourself even more? Or when you are here, just by yourself, or when you go to the adoration by yourself. In fact, when you are all by yourself, you can realize how good God is to the world and to you and I. So he has the canticles to the sun, brother sun, sister moon. This may sound funny, but he was really, really in tune. In fact, it was even said that he could communicate with birds. That's someone who is in touch with reality. So prayer keeps you in touch with reality. Because what is the greatest reality if not God? Think about that. The greatest reality is God. God is the most real of every being. But sometimes it's difficult for us to understand. In prayer, you could. Therefore, prayer gives us direction in life. Prayer energizes us. Prayer is the starting point of our real life. And prayer gives us purpose. And the prayer humbles us. And that's what I want to end with today. Psalm 139. You can pray with that psalm. You can start praying with that psalm and you never end. I want you to try that. Psalm 139 that we prayed today at this Mass. It humbles you to know that even God knows the secret you have in your heart. It humbles to know that you cannot hide from God. It humbles you to know that without God, God knows every aspect of your body, even the one hidden from your doctors, even the test done by the hospital. God could reveal everything much more faster and more accurate than any standard test in the whole world. So why can't we like to go to God in prayer? That's my message for us today. Think about that. If you have been running away from prayer, you are missing out. Desire prayer, and you will understand your life. Desire prayer, and you will stay in tune with God. Desire prayer, and you'll be more real than anyone. Desire prayer, and you find purpose, direction, and meaning in life. Desire prayer, and you will be a truly repentant person, because prayer keeps you in touch with the real you, with reality, with God.
Regina Celi, letare, alleluia, qui aquam meruisti portare, alleluia, resurrexit sicut dixit, alleluia, ora pro nobis Deum, alleluia.